So the car that I rented last week has been returned, and that actually means I have more time because I'm not working now. I did fill out a couple of applications for some jobs, see what happens. If I can get a job, that'll be great, but if not, it'll all work out because I start grad school in January, and I'm going to do, well, yeah, January, the end of January, and I'm going to take out a plus loan to cover some things, and I'm not too worried about that. I got to take out a $30,000 plus loan. Probably going to take out, well, 6,000, 7,000, and just use that to float throughout winter. And then, because my first 2 semesters of grad school are weird, because I should get a single $4,000 grant for the first one. The second one I probably won't, and then the third one's weird. I could get like a $44,000 grant as long as I qualify for it, but like I don't know if I qualify for it yet. I have to start grad school first, so there's that. But yeah, it is what it is. Not much really happening other than that. Found out that Hertz does not reimburse you for days not used, which is unfortunate. So I'm out like $169, which is fine. Because honestly, I would have gotten so tired, I would have ended up crashing if I had worked Sunday and Monday the whole day. I would have loved to have made the money, but no, it wasn't worth it. And that's why I made that video the other day entitled, I Did Something Stupid, because it was stupid to do it during school. I should have done it during the summer, which would have allowed me to do a lot more, probably work 40 hours a week for like a month, 40, 80, 120, 160 times 28, so I probably would have made about, well, that would have been four grand, and then that would have been a profit of 2,800. It's honestly though, I don't know how I feel about that at this point. Today's been interesting. Had my first class of the day, African American Lit. Wasn't bad, wasn't good. It was just there. You see, when I signed up for the class, I thought it was going to be a class about various African-American authors, maybe movements in African-American literature. You know, maybe we would talk about the Harlem Renaissance. Maybe we would talk about W.E.B. Du Bois. Maybe we would touch on, I knew who Toni Morrison was. Maybe we would touch on Toni Morrison a little bit. Maybe we would touch on contemporary African-American authors. But no, we're just doing straight up Toni Morrison, which is not what I signed up for, but I'm keeping it because it's an American Lit survey, so it helps meet the requirements I need. I have all my Brit Lit surveys. I have 2 American Lit surveys this semester. Queer Theory, Bible is Lit for my pre-1830s Lit, and I got a contemporary literature, which counts kind of as a British and American Lit, which is kind of cool. So yeah, super exciting. Taking a little break right now because I got an hour between classes, so really there's nothing to do. I can't start work because if I start work, I'm going to get in it and try to finish it. And if I, skip class to do work, that doesn't make any sense. And then I have a 9-hour break tomorrow. I could actually leave, go home, take a nap, and come back. I don't know if I will because I like playing Pokemon Go on campus, and I just don't. I could. I might, honestly. Take a short, because I canceled my appointment tomorrow because I'm getting a new primary care physician because mine quit. It's still at the same practice, but mine quit, so I'm getting a new one. So I want to talk to that person before I talk to the peripheral stuff, see if the new physician has any ideas or what I might need to do about some stuff. And then I have therapy next Tuesday, which is nice. I'm probably going to put my therapy on Thursdays because I have a long break every Thursday. So I can just go to therapy, come back to school, deal with that. Yeah. And then on top of that, I had to help out with some family stuff this week because on the day that I actually picked up the rental car, somebody crashed into my mother's car, back out of the driveway, crashed right into it, did like $6,000-$7,000 worth of damage to the car. She's still waiting for it. She has a rental right now, but I had to go pick my brother up from work and do other stuff for the family, like with the grocery store and whatnot, which I don't mind doing that. I definitely don't mind doing that, but if I hadn't picked up the rental car, it would have been a problem. A not fun problem. It's still not fun because crashing into somebody backing out of your driveway is annoying. the insurance companies are dealing with everything. My mother's like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wait and see what happens from the insurance company because that's what you got to do. I've been getting enough rest. I've been working on my hydration. I'm officially under 300 pounds now, so that's nice. I'm at 298. It was 298 and 297. I'm pretty sure it's closer to 298, which is nice because I haven't been under 300 pounds since pre-COVID. And it's definitely, I'm noticing I feel better. I was up to like 340 when I was drinking in 2022, 2023. So it's a slow process, but the drinking definitely, a lot of fat storage from that. And my liver enzymes are good right now. All my other stuff's good. My cholesterol could be used to get a little bit lower. My LDL's 83. And like with the family history of heart disease, it's best to have it under 55. But like, I don't know if the insurance company will cover a statin. I eat a lot of plants, a lot of fiber, but I still like my once in a while burgers, my fried chicken, honestly, a lot of my saturated fat comes from baked goods. Today was a rough one. I had breakfast was tough. I couldn't really find what I wanted, so I ended up having a Jimmy Dean sausage sandwich and a Pop-Tart, which I think is like 20 grams of saturated fat between them. And then for lunch, I actually had lunch twice because I was just not in the mood to cook when I get home. Take my class. I have a class tonight, 6:30 to 9, online. It's Contempt Lit. One thing I'm super excited about is for the spring, with all my grad classes, it'll be nighttime classes. And I won't have to worry about day classes anymore, except maybe like one. But it's not the end of the world.